Good morning. Well, I was going to edit my last video and can't find it. So I'm going to just make another video. Besides that, I got more stuff to show you anyway. Um, so I got in Baker Creek mail and I bought some stuff at Rural King and I decided why not plant more plants. So I've got uh, lots of flowers up here. These unmarked ones are all sunflowers. I don't know which one's which. I got one Autumn Beauty, one's a Summertime F1 Hybrid mix, and the other one's Titan. I'm just going to guess and plant. Then there's some spooky mixed dianthus and white borage. We're trying to make a bee milkshake that'll bring all the bees to the yard. Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of lame, but kind of funny at the same time. I bought Roma tomato transplants. I've been starting my own seeds, everything, for a couple years now, but I don't have any Roma seeds, so I just decided, well, for $2.50 for 6 plants, let's just buy the stupid plants. But I also started lots more babies under there, and all my other babies are doing great. Not everything came up, but a lot of things did. So that's why I always plant extra, because you never know. So, oops. And the reason why I start tomatoes halfway filled like that is so I can fill them up more when they start growing up. But some of these just look sad. So we'll see if they make it or not. If they don't, it's fine too. But oh, this one is because it broke off of here and I'm trying to propagate it. Yeah, I'm starting to harden off all these beautiful plants. This is jigsaw pepper from Baker Creek. Isn't that just gorgeous? Oh, I'm excited about this pepper. And they're as hot as jalapenos, and I don't have any jalapenos this year, so I'm excited. Maybe it'll be a good trade out. Grow beautiful jigsaw peppers instead of boring jalapenos. Jalapenos are not boring. I love jalapenos, but might be a good trade out. And so I'll show you all the beautiful stuff we got planted outside. And in case you don't know, hardening off refers to getting plants started under a grow light or growing under a grow light for quite a bit of a time, getting them used to the sunlight. Hi, kittens. I gotta love your cute little fuzzy soft babies. So, the dogs are gonna help me show you, apparently. So along this palette I've got trumpet vine, and then I've got some different coleuses. There's so many varieties of coleus. I don't freaking know what variety they are. There's a dianthus, I can't remember what variety it is, in verbena. And then I got a hollyhock nigella bare root planted right there. So hopefully those come up this year. Around this way, those are azalea bushes, and it looks like this one's done flowering for the year, sadly. I got bleeding heart vine growing here in these like weaker spots. And yeah, that one too, that spot. And down here, a customer brought me in lily of the valley, and we decided to put them right here, trying to fill this in a bit. And they look like they're doing fine. Some of them look like they're still leaned over a bit, but they'll do all right. Lily of the Valley is really hardy. Sowing out here in the pasture area, we got lots of clover seeds popping up, and so we've got a mixture of clover, alfalfa, and orchard grass out here for the horses to graze on. Now, if you don't know, the horses are across the street in 10 acres of pasture, so they get to eat, and we don't have to pay for hay, which is great. Not quite sure what these cute little wildflowers are, but they're cute, and so are you. You're cute too. These are wild perennial asters. They're very hardy and they're kind of cute. These are hairy buttercup, which is also a hardy perennial that are just, they're wild here. I'm not sure where we're positioning the raised beds yet. I've just been playing around with design ideas. Ooh, looks like you guys need water before I go to work. And food. They're getting big. Okay, out here I have Amaria. And it's cute. And then the hostas are starting to come up. This is some sort of also native hardy perennial. Ma'am, you're in my way. This is related to the mint family, and it is a ground cover and prefers shade. I thought it was gorgeous. Kind of was trying to separate it when unpotting it so I could batch it out better. But, I don't know. So I ripped the roots up pretty good. At the end of the day, it's still in one form, so I hope I didn't damage it too much. This is a columbine called Winky Rose, and they're supposed to have longer blooming season. And I love this cottage pink color. Aren't they cute? I have, excuse me, I have leprechaun gold columbines in the refrigerator. I'm probably going to try to winter sow all my perennials that need cold stratification. So those are going to wait to get sowed out until the winter. Quit! Don't eat my flowers. This is Scabiosa butterfly bush. It's cute. So I moved this stuff out towards the edge of the garden here that would prefer more sun. And so far the dogs and chickens don't seem to be bothering my my plants that much. I tried that pallet area first to kind of test the waters, and it seems like they're doing fine. So I decided to go ahead and plant this. I still don't know if we're going to fence all this. No. If we're going to fence all this area in or not. Falcor? No. If we're going to fence this entire area up or not. See this? That Drake's been doing that to the chickens. When she was broody, he'd go up into the nesting boxes and pull her head feathers out. He's becoming dinner. He's replaced anyway. I tried to warn him, you're already replaced. You better behave yourself. And the ducklings are getting bigger. But I'm going to get off here and water and feed my birds. Because look at them. They're all looking at me like, where's breakfast? Where is it? I just wanted to show you what we're working with. I haven't showed you what's going on in the garden yet. Maybe I should do that real quick. So I'm letting all the wildflowers take over back here because I figured I'd rather it be flowers than something else. The red Russian kale's doing great. I also bought transplants of Italian parsley. This is a Swiss chard that came back from last year and it's doing awesome. I need to go ahead and harvest some, it appears. The red Russian kale is doing awesome back here in this bed. So I assumed that the parsley would too, and it looks like the parsley has taken the transplant really good. It's liking the area. So this bed isn't a fail after all. Last year I was concerned about it. This year I'm not so much. Okay, so the looks like my volunteer chamomile is about to flower, and then I got some slow bolt cilantro planted right there. My radishes, they're trying to bulb up and get bigger. You can see, looks like white icicle, or that might be jantar, popping up. And I think it's white icicle because I think this is an Easter basket mix because I'm seeing other radishes bulb up. So that's a good sign. So once I harvest these radishes, we're going to top off these barrels and go ahead and transplant the tomatoes out. All of my determinate tomatoes and probably my cherry tomatoes are going to grow in 5-gallon buckets. So I'm probably going to have to buy more 5-gallon buckets. So it doesn't look like anything in this bed's popping up, but this one looks like carrots are going to pop up, which is good. Doesn't look like I'm going to get a whole heck of a lot, but whatever. These are white globe turnips. This is either cilantro or parsley. And nothing in here. Excuse me. It looks like maybe some parsley right here. I hate this smaller pool bed anyway. I hate it. My dill's popping up, and so are grass and other weeds that I gotta pull out. I hate weeding. Yeah, more dill. Because dill's supposed to ward off squash bugs, and I had squash planted in these baby pools last year, and I'm going to plant my peppers in them this year. But I figured, why not plant dill in them? I'm probably going to do squash in those raised beds out there. But I got Italian oregano, some beets popping up, just 2 peas. No! Get down from there, no. Marigolds, more weeds, and a rosemary. And I like the little hairy buttercups. I thought they were parsley at first, but they're not. Some of this coleus is taking a hit from the cold snap we've had 2 nights in a row, but the poppies are doing good. Creeping phlox is doing good. Nothing's popping up out of my rose moss yet. Maybe something tried and then it stopped. I don't know. This is verbena. I planted one of these out by the pallet area, and I planted zinnias in that terracotta pot. Then we got some wax begonias, coleus. Yeah. So it looks like I got some gardening to do after work. Oh, these begonias took a hit. So it is what it is, though. I got more flowers started, so it doesn't matter. Then these are also poppies, and I can't remember which one's Danish flag and which one's giant rattlesnake or giant rattle poppies. That coleus up there definitely took a hit. I got some Gaillardia started in here, but nothing's popping up yet. Why won't you focus? I don't know. Whatever. And then these pots over here. I got cosmos and zinnias started in this terracotta pot. And yeah, so that's what's growing and what's not at my house. So I'm gonna take care of birds and get ready to go to work. So I love you, and so does Jesus. God bless y'all.